Most people think being rich is one thing. It's not. There are actually 7 completely different levels of wealth, and each one looks, feels, and lives nothing like the one above it. Today I'm walking you through all 7. Find out where you are, and more importantly, where you're going. Level 1. Entry Luxury. 50K to 100K per year. This is where it starts to feel real. You're earning between $50,000 and $100,000 a year. You're not rich, but you're comfortable, and people around you notice. Your car is a BMW 3 Series or an Audi A4. Not flashy, but clean, sharp, and nicer than most people's. You live in a solid apartment in a decent neighborhood, modern finishes, a gym downstairs, maybe a rooftop. When you travel, you fly economy, but you know how to pick the exit row. You stay at Marriott or Hilton. You've got points. Your shoes are Cole Haan, your bag is Coach. You eat at proper restaurants on the weekend, real waiters, actual wine lists, no plastic menus. You feel successful. Your friends think you figured it out. But here's the truth. You're still checking your balance before a big purchase. You're still watching the credit card bill at the end of the month. This is level 1. It feels good. It looks good. But you know, deep down, there's more out there. Level 2. Upper Middle Luxury. 200K to 500K per year. Now things start to upgrade. You're earning between 200 and 500K a year, and everything around you reflects that. Your car is a Mercedes E-Class or a Tesla Model S. You own a condo in a desirable part of the city, 1,500 square feet, parking included, city views, long flights, business class, no more middle seats. Your hotels are Ritz-Carlton and Four Seasons now. You wear Gucci, you carry Louis Vuitton. There's a Rolex Submariner or an Omega Speedmaster on your wrist. Vacations are real vacations now. 2 weeks in Europe, the Maldives for your anniversary. You've got a country club membership. You play golf on weekends. From the outside, you look wealthy. Nice car, nice watch, nice address. People assume you've made it. But here's the thing. You still have a job. You still have a boss. You can't just stop working. The lifestyle doesn't run without the income. This is level 2. Impressive to most people, but you're still on the clock. Level 3. Millionaire Luxury. 1 million to 5 million net worth. Now we're in different territory. Your net worth is between $1 and $5 million, and something shifts here that people don't talk about enough. You stop thinking about price tags on everyday things. You drive a Porsche 911 or a Range Rover. You own a luxury condo or a house in the suburbs, 3,000 square feet, custom kitchen, walk-in closets that feel like boutiques. Every flight is first class, not sometimes, every time. You don't look at prices on hotel booking sites anymore. You just book what you want. Your wardrobe is Hermes and Tom Ford. Your watch collection is worth 6 figures on its own. Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet. Different watches for different occasions. You have a personal trainer, a financial advisor. You take 4 or 5 international trips a year. You're a member of clubs that require referrals to even apply. Most people would call you rich, and by any normal measure, you are. But there are still things you think twice about. A $50,000 watch? You'll pause. A $200,000 car? You'll consider it carefully. This is level 3. You've made it by society standards, but you're not unlimited yet. Level 4. Multi-Millionaire Luxury. 10 million to 50 million net worth. This is where money stops being a daily concern. You're worth between $10 and $50 million. You own multiple properties. A primary residence worth $3 to $5 million, a vacation home in Aspen or the Hamptons, maybe a condo in Miami for the winter months. You don't have a car, you have a collection. 5, maybe 6. A Lamborghini Huracan for weekends, a Rolls-Royce Ghost for formal occasions, a G-Wagon for everyday driving, a classic Porsche sitting in a climate-controlled garage because you love cars. You charter private jets for longer trips. New York to LA, you're on NetJets. You own a small yacht, 40 to 60 feet, not trying to impress anyone, just enough to take friends out for the day. You have a personal shopper at every major luxury boutique. They call you when new collections drop. You collect real art, paintings worth 6 figures hanging in your home. You have full-time household staff, a housekeeper, a personal assistant, a private chef a few nights a week. You don't worry about money anymore. You worry about how to use it wisely. This is level 4. You can afford almost anything you want, but there are still limits. Level 5. Centimillionaire Luxury, 100 million to 500 million net worth. Now we enter a completely different world. You're worth between $100 and $500 million. This isn't wealth anymore. This is a different category of existence. Your properties span the globe. A primary estate worth 20 million, 10,000 square feet on the water, a penthouse in Manhattan, a villa in the south of France, a ski chalet in Switzerland. You own your private jet, a Gulfstream G650, $65 million. You fly whenever you want, wherever you want, with whoever you want. No schedules, no airports, just wheels up. Your yacht isn't a boat, it's a vessel, 100 to 200 feet, full crew, multiple decks, helipad. Your car collection is worth tens of millions of dollars. Ferraris, Bugattis, McLarens, vintage classics. You have over 100 full-time staff across all your properties, security teams that travel with you everywhere. You never fly commercial. You never fly NetJets. You own the planes. You don't book tickets to sporting events. You know the owners. You own sports teams. You fund films. You invest in space. Presidents take your calls. You shape policy. You influence the direction of industries. Want to throw a party for 500 people in another country? Your team handles it. Want to buy a piece of rare art at auction? You outbid everyone without blinking. Want to fund a medical research project? You write the check before the meeting ends. This is level 6. You can buy almost anything on Earth, but there is still one level above you. Level 7. Peak luxury, 50 billion and above. Bezos, Musk, Arnault territory. There are maybe 20 people on this level in the entire world. At this level, you don't buy luxury, you define it. You commission super yachts that take 5 years to build and cost over $500 million. You own private space companies. You send rockets to orbit for fun. You buy social media platforms because you disagree with how they're run. Your net worth moves by billions in a single day, and you don't even notice. You have political influence across multiple countries. Heads of state ask for your opinion. You fund entire industries, clean energy, artificial intelligence, biotechnology. Your decisions affect the lives of millions of people. You have homes you've never visited, a security detail the size of a small army, advanced teams that secure locations before you arrive. You don't have a car collection, you have a private museum. Cars worth hundreds of millions of dollars, including vehicles that were built exclusively for you and never offered to anyone else. You don't buy existing art. You commission artists to create pieces specifically for you. You've been to space, not as a passenger, but because you own the company that built the rocket. Your charitable foundation holds more money than the GDP of some countries. The only limit left is what is physically possible on Earth, and you are funding the research to push even those boundaries. This is level 7, peak luxury. There is nothing above this. This is as far as it goes. 7 levels, 1 direction. The question isn't which level looks most impressive. The question is, what are you doing right now to move from wherever you are to wherever you want to be? That's what this channel is about. Subscribe. New video every week. I'm your money guy next door. See you next time.